So basically America was like, yeah, come on, yeah, come on, let's do it, dude. Let's fucking do it, bro. Like, bend us over and stick it in and go hard. Like, so fucking soft. So soft.
Ricky!
Yeah, I'm a dog, I pull up a bitch, trying to cut off my neck on my head. Every show I'm moving with sticks.
Rick, we're going to school today. Rick, get your boots, get your Vaseline, and wipe your Vaseline all on your forehead, dude. Hey, I'm feeling good today. Hey, yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Are you drinking water? Do you need healthcare insurance? Because you're gonna need some healthcare insurance if you keep drinking that water on my channel, buddy. Stop drinking that water. It's not good for you. I need y'all to grab some of that sweet tea, because we got a banger today, man. And y'all know we only drink sweet tea on this channel, but hey, man. When Britain nuked America. Shout out to the twice, not once, but twice. Shout out to the UK. We back, man. Your favorite American is back, and I'm learning new things every day. I'm going to school. Not going to school, but this is going to school for me, because you know school, that's a scam. But they say we knew this attack was coming in America, but you know, we knew it was coming. Basically, they said this is equivalent to just, hey, come here, Britain, and come bust all over us. Stick it out and just bust. Put your spermidine all over us, buddy. So I don't really know what I'm reacting to today, to be honest with y'all. But they just say this was, they say this was just this was highly requested from like 7 different people. So whatever you send in, we react to it. We have a good time over here. So join the family, join the doubleK, the Keep Climbing family, the Keep Climbing gang. I follow back on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff. You can send videos in daily. It does not matter to me. But yes, I do not snitch and tell my mama I got her robe on. This is her robe. Don't tell her. Come on now. I know y'all be coming, Rick, why you got your mama robe? Hey, mind your business. But let's get into today's video. I'm not wasting too much time. Let's get into it, man. Ooh, that's that big old jet right there. What the?
Broke my roommate's dish. Why don't you just get a new one? It's valuable. It's like a
my bad, y'all. Y'all know we got them ads, man. People got to survive and live, you know? Hey. What's he just talking about?
In the 1960s, Great Britain nuked the United States not once, but twice.
What the fuck?
Fortunately for all concerned, the attacks were only training exercises, but so embarrassing were these attacks that they were hidden from the American public for about 50 years, as well as being strenuously denied to the American press for decades. As far as America was concerned, its defenses were 99% effective. But in simulated attacks, Royal Air Force bombers managed to penetrate US airspace to launch nuclear attacks on New York City and several other important urban centers. Before I tell you how, a word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Curiosity Stream.
Curiosity Stream. I'm trying to see when you
2 words. Avro Vulcan. The Vulcan first flew in 1952.
That Vulcan is, Vulcan's legendary, buddy. That Vulcan will take your grandma out to eat and back to her house in 3 minutes. Grandma, how the hell you get up there?
led by Roy Chadwick, who had designed the famous Lancaster heavy bomber of World War II.
I'm scared of that thing.
A jet-powered, tailless, delta-wing, high-altitude strategic bomber, the Vulcan was the backbone of Britain's nuclear airborne deterrent during most of the Cold War, serving from 1956 until retirement in 1984.
They say them Vulcans at the war, them was flying on World War II. At the end of World War II, zee! Boom, boom! Pow, pow! Dow, dow! Just like that.
This is the story of Exercise Sky Shield, when Britain nuked its closest ally, exposing how the Soviet Union could have done the same for real.
I feel like I'm in history class
right now. The
United
States decided to run the largest test of its air defenses in history. Exercise Sky Shield 1 occurred on the 10th of September 1960, and all commercial air traffic over the US and Canada was grounded, amounting to 1,000 US commercial flights and 700 general aviation aircraft, plus a further 31 foreign flights due to land in North America. The US...
I'm not trying to make fun of nobody or nothing, but just look at this dude, like you know how really you had back in the day like that, you had to have it up here, because I wouldn't know what I'd be pressing in there. They'd be Rick, you got the temperature too high in here. Rick, what kind of calculations are these? Hey, I'm like, look, y'all, look, I tried my best, alright? Y'all put me in here, I get paid $20 an hour. And $20 an hour back in these days was like, so that's about $100 an hour. So look, I'm trying my best now. Alright. When the line do like this, I switch it over and make it do like that. Come on now.
Flights and 700 general aviation aircraft, plus a further 31 foreign flights due to land in North America. The US Strategic Air Command would launch B-52 Stratofortresses and B-47 Stratojets to simulate a massive Soviet nuclear bomber force approaching North America from north and south. 360 US interceptor aircraft stood ready to defeat these enemy aircraft, which numbered 310. Among those 310 aircraft were 8 Royal Air Force Vulcan B-2 nuclear bombers. A flight of 4 flew from Scotland, while the other 4 launched from the British territory of Bermuda in the Atlantic.
So they weren't playing no games. I'm trying to tell you, them things take you and your grandma out on a dinner date and come right back to the house in 3 minutes.
The American
weren't playing no
plan was to
games.
detect these enemy bombers by radar and other early warning systems. And then they would be intercepted and destroyed in simulated attacks by US jet fighters and missile batteries. The attacking bombers split their attacks between high and low altitude. The defending fighters did very well against the Stratojets and Stratofortresses, intercepting many of them, but the Vulcans proved more elusive opponents. The Vulcan flew at the highest altitude of the simulated Soviet bombers, cruising at 56,000 feet. One was successfully intercepted at this altitude over Goose Bay, Labrador, by a United States Air Force F-101 Voodoo. But the other 7 Vulcans all managed to penetrate American airspace to launch simulated bombing attacks on US cities. They then turned around and landed at Stephenville, Newfoundland. The question was, how had the Vulcan managed it? The answer was their highly advanced electronic countermeasures systems and the Vulcan's amazing maneuverability. For example, the flight of 4 aircraft that approached were successful because 3 of them put up a wall of electronic interference that prevented interception, while the 4th Vulcan carried out a simulated nuclear strike. This was all rather embarrassing for Strategic Air Command, which quickly buried all stories.
I remember being in school and they used to give us these questions about these different airplanes. And the Vulcan was highly talked about. Like I say, that motherfucker can take you to your grandma's house and back in 3 minutes. Y'all can go on a dinner date, Walmart. Y'all can go to the grocery store, and hey, it's wraps. It's wraps.
Having nuked US targets and confidently assured the American public that US air defenses were, as I said, 99% effective. However, the following year, the Americans invited the RAF to take part in exercise.
I gotta get out of America. America is so soft. So basically, America was like, "Yeah, come on, yeah, come on, let's do it, dude. Let's fucking do it, bro. Like, bend us over and stick it in and go hard, like so fucking soft." So soft.
Shield 2. Perhaps the US AF was determined to show that the Vulcan's previous success was only a fluke, a one-time only event. Sky Shield 2, which occurred on the 14th of August 1961, was an even bigger event than the first one. It caused 2,900 US and Canadian flights to be grounded, affecting 125,000 commercial passengers. During the exercise, 125 US and British bombers would be pitted against 1,800 fighters and 250 missile sites, and over 200,000 Air Force personnel from the US and Canada.
Coming up on 16 and a half seconds. Now, continuing. Yeah, but I'm still ready.
Look at this. That motherfucker. That's that big dick. That's that big dick right there. You see that big dick in there? That's that big old dick.
Again, 8 Vulcan B-2s participated, split again into 2 flights. One attacking on the northern route from RAF Lossiemouth in Scotland via Canada, and the other 4 aircraft on a southerly route from Kindley Air Force Base, Bermuda. The B-47 Stratojets simulated low-level Soviet bombers. The B-52s would attack between 30 operated at the highest altitude, 56,000 feet.
God damn. I think I'll be up there pissing on myself. Shitting everywhere. Yeah, they be on the aircraft in the cockpit like, y'all smell that? Y'all smell that? I'm like, shit. Cause Rick done shitted and pissed on himself.
NORAD, or North American Air Defense Bunker at Colorado Springs. The U.S. top brass was joined by the RAF's Air Marshal Sir Kenneth Cross of Bomber Command and Sir Wallace Kyle, Chief of the RAF Technical Training Command, to monitor the exercise. Just before 2 p.m., U.S. interceptors pounced on the B-52s, approaching at the mid to high altitude level. The Vulcans also came in from the north, and again, due to the Vulcans' high-tech jamming equipment, only one was shot down by an F-101 Voodoo fighter. In fact, large numbers of US fighters were scrambled, but they concentrated almost exclusively on the B-52s. When the Vulcans came over, the interceptors did not have sufficient fuel remaining to climb to 56,000 feet plus and engage them. The surviving 3 Vulcans conducted their attacks successfully, turned around and landed at Stephenville, Newfoundland. The southern attack force of 4 Vulcans from Bermuda reached a position
they knew
50 miles
what was going on
before fighters were scrambled to intercept. Again, 3 of the Vulcans unleashed an electronic jamming screen that kept the attacking F-102 Delta daggers busy, while the 4th aircraft crept round to the north and sneaked through. This Vulcan proceeded to land at Plattsburgh Air Force Base in New York. If this had been a real attack, New York City could have been reduced to a smoking, irradiated hole in the ground.
Jeez. That's crazy.
many of
And I
these
know you can,
stratojets
when
and
that big boy
stratofortresses
passed, when that big motherfucker passed, you can hear it. I know you be sitting in your house like, what the hell is that noise? And that motherfucker 56,000 feet up in the air.
had also managed to evade interception and launch simulated nuclear attacks, but not at the kind of success rate that the Vulcans enjoyed. In 2 massive exercises of 8 Vulcans that attacked on each occasion, 7 had got through to their targets, an astounding survival rate against the huge might of the US air defenses. The Vulcans showed that with the right aircraft, America could be laid wide open to a nation-ending assault, something which the Soviet Union would have been very interested in. Fortunately for all concerned, the relationship between Britain and the United States never changed from special to decidedly antagonistic.
I'm glad, because I can't with America. It'd have been bad. It just, somebody, I gotta get out of here. I got to go to Britain. I got to get out of here, dude.
Never came in anger. The American government also tried to make damn sure that nobody ever found out about the Vulcans nuking American cities.
I wouldn't. If I was the government, if I was the U.S., down here, I wouldn't want nobody to know about this either. So soft, make us look like a bunch of fucking pussies. A bunch of little girls. Little boys. I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I got to.
Air Force was very quick to deny rumors that RAF planes had once again successfully penetrated US airspace. In fact, the US government went so far as to classify all references to Vulcans included in the Sky Shield exercises. After all, if the RAF could practice nuke New York City, Washington, D.C., and even Chicago, the Soviets could do the same, if they could develop an aircraft as good as the Vulcan. As far as Strategic Air Command was concerned, the Vulcan episodes had never happened, and the US was well protected, and that protection, as I said, 99% effective. The Vulcans' successful attacks on America were only fully declassified in 1997, long after the Vulcan had left British service. Many thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share, and also visit...
Every day you learn something new. That's what my grandma told me before she fell down the stairs and broke her big toe. Every day you learn something new. So hey man, I gotta get out of America. Very soft. But y'all comment down below, some I didn't know, some that I think I should know. I want to read a little bit of these comments. The worst thing, the Americans knew the RAF was coming. Yeah. Britain nukes USA land as an exercise. And that's crazy. This was an exercise. This was a fucking exercise. On a positive note, it proves that the Vulcan was up to the job and was designed for it. I mean, yeah, facts. That Vulcan was something serious. I'm telling you, the Vulcan came up as a big plane, bro, in my history class. Feel me? I remember that name. Top secret though. Yeah, top secret really means embarrassing. This was fucking embarrassing. This is sad. It said, I'm still getting over the fact that the first Vulcan flew just 7 years after World War II ended. Hey, on me. Thanks for dumping tea in the harbor, buddy. Hey, these comments are just amazing. But my bad, my bad, y'all. I don't want to make this video too long, but leave a like, comment down below. What should I react to next? What you want to see next? Send me another video like this. Send me another video that you guys want to see. To all my people, shout out to the UK. It's all love, man. This is a good time over here. We just learn something new every day before you fall down the stairs like my grandma did and break her big toe. But hey, remember, always around negative people, negative energy, and negative vibes. And always stay positive. And hey, we all got a mountain to climb. Keep climbing.